Oh, sugar. Oh,
Anyway,
okay, it's not that bad.
this camera is fine, is it? Yeah.
Yes, it's good. I just have to crop it a bit. Hello everyone.
Hi
Welcome
there.
to the
We're
Sligo
back.
show.
And as people have been asking, they were saying, why didn't he have the jacket on yesterday? I decided to up my fashion game,
He was saving it.
Diana. I've upped my fashion game. I'm getting actually. If people want to look up Vlastimil Hort, poor old Vlastimil died last year, or yeah, it's over a year ago now. He was a lovely man. He was famous in Germany on German chess TV for many years. He used to commentate, but he always commentated wearing a bow tie.
Oh, wait, let me
Uh,
search his name.
yeah,
Vlastimil
Hort.
Hort,
Originally from the
Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia, but he left. He escaped from the communist regime in the, I think it was the early 80s, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but I invited him. One of the last tournaments he played in was in Bunratty, the last Bunratty in
Really?
2020. Yeah, a month before COVID hit and
Oh.
changed all our lives. Yeah, yeah. But
Do you think Bunratty will
last,
ever come back?
I don't think so.
Really?
No, I don't think it will.
Never.
No, I think the organizers have all kind of retired. Poor old Paul Carey passed away.
Yeah.
He had an accident in the at the tournament in Kilkenny, and he died. He passed away a couple of weeks after it. Very sad. And Jerry Graham is now retired in Spain,
Yeah, only
enjoying the
comes
sunshine.
for Kilkenny.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it's I think I'm not sure what's going on with the hotel. Again, I think they've grown and they're doing other stuff, and so it's like you have to have the location. If
Yeah.
you sort out your hotel or the wherever you're going to have the event, then you can do stuff. But if you don't have that, and that's something that in COVID they switched, they decided to renovate the
Yeah.
hotel, and then we had the Russian Ukrainian war, and so we got a load of Ukrainian, what was not asylum
Refugees.
seekers, refugees coming into the country, and so they've occupied beds in the hotel.
Yeah.
Um, and so I'm not sure what the state of it is at the moment. So it's maybe it will, but I put it like maybe 25% chance of it coming back.
Oh, that's sad.
It is, yeah. But anyway, Vlasti, I'm wearing the bow tie
Very nice.
for Vlasti Hort, yeah. A player who was in the top 10 in the world for many years, and a friend, personal friend of Bobby Fischer.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have a
Okay,
game
so
to
what?
show us. Your favorite game of the
Yeah,
last round.
the second round was on this morning, and interestingly, on board one, that was two streamers were playing against each other. Zachary Sane, who's rated about 2150 or close to 2200, I think. He was playing top seed our Grandmaster Felix Bloberger from Austria, and the game was a Najdorf, and Zachary played well, and the game ended up in a draw. Like Felix tried hard to get some edge, but it ended up in like there were obstacle bishops with queens on, and it wasn't enough. So yeah, um, I mean
Just a
it
quick
was
fast
just
forward.
yeah. Like here we have the obstacle bishops, and I guess he. Oh well, it seems that there was a bit of an advantage here for black, but
It's hard to convert.
it's hard to convert exactly. So and there's always weaknesses like with, I guess, the f7. Well, or these white squared
So
pawns.
this is
So it
where
seems
it
as if,
went wrong. F5.
yeah, and I guess that feels right that it's wrong, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, maybe. I guess
Because
so.
you're weakening your king. I'm guessing that you should bring this rook back
Yeah, that's
somewhere.
so first king g7 is suggested, and then
Okay,
white will play rook g3 and then rook a7, and you're protecting
right.
here.
Yeah.
But now
Okay, and then
you're
you
actually
can do
threatening to
something with the
take this
queen.
pawn.
Oh, right. Yes. Gotcha.
Yes.
Fair enough. Yeah. Um, okay, so that's
Yeah.
what
I guess yes,
Felix
e4 is the
missed.
problem is that e4 is the weakness and f5 allows you to trade it, or yeah.
Yeah, I think it also just weakens your king. The black king is more exposed.
Oh, there's a big
Oh,
chance here for black.
okay. So what is? Oh, you have
What's
to
the
play
winning move?
h4.
Yeah, h4 is the
Oh,
winning move.
okay. Wow,
Damn! H4 would have won the game.
that's a hard move to find
And
though.
if g4, then rook
Queen
f8.
e5 or rook f8 and then queen e5 or something like that. I'm guessing.
Um, so what are you
No, that
threatening here? You're threatening, no, what are you threatening? Oh, rook f2?
rook f2, I guess. Yeah.
Queen g1 and then queen e2.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the rook is coming and the king is very weak.
And the bishop's hanging and everything's going wrong. Yeah.
Wow, h4. How much time did he have? 6
Yeah, six
minutes.
6 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, and rook f8 first isn't as good. Why not? Why can't you play h4 now? Because now there's queen. Ooh, there's queen h5. Sneaky pin.
A little. Okay, so
We have
so
a huge raid from
oh, do we?
Chessbra.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
What? Chessbra, thank you so much for the raid with 516 people.
I'm glad I dressed up for it.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Dopamine, thanks for the 14 months. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sligo 2020, Sligo Festival 2026.
Yeah.
First time.
Sligo 2026, it's the Vacanze of Ireland.
Yes. Thank
It's
you
it's
so
on the
much.
it's on the Atlantic coast, so it's even windier than Vacanze. If anyone out there, if any of the Chess Bra viewers, supporters know or have been to Vacanze in Holland, it is colder and wetter. Anyway, that was the top board game, and yeah, it. I think Felix had his chance, and then, but I guess they're difficult. You have to calculate variations. You have to judge whether your king is getting more exposed or less exposed, and it's not easy when you're down on time. And fair play to Zachary, he held on. Um, and at this stage, yeah, now it's just a draw, and the game went on until I think move 51 or something like that. So
Okay.
yeah, and I think fair play to Felix as well for just saying, okay, it's a draw is a draw, and not to force it out. Unlike on our board 5, we had our own Adam Collins,
Oh, sorry.
uh, who was black against Augustine Manrique.
Oh, let me put that in.
Okay.
Um,
And this was an incredibly long game. It was like over 100 moves. And we'll just go down to, I guess, if we go down to about move 60 or something like that. Can you get to move 60 there,
yes.
Diana? Or is there any quick way of jumping? Brilliant. Yeah, so you can see there's 4 pawns against 4 pawns. And if you now jump to about move 70 or 80 even, So we got to yeah. This is it. They keep going. Yeah. So we got down to this. This is the position, right? It's queen and king against queen and king, 2 pawns each, and black. The only advantage that Adam had was that he has the outside passed pawn, which means that if the queens ever come off, that pawn is going to run through and win. Whereas white's passed pawn, the c pawn, will be stopped by black's king.
Yeah.
So that was the only little advantage. But the engine is saying 0, 0, 0, obviously. And fair play to Adam. He just kept on playing here. And we won't look at any of the details, but he just kept on playing. And I think white should have got the draw, but Adam says if you wanted the draw, you got to prove it. And we got up to move 95.
Long game.
And
Hello,
yeah,
GoCo. Hello, Perceptive Trader also.
and I'm guessing at some stage around here. Oh, yeah, here. It looks as if Queen E4 was a mistake. Should have played Queen D8 according to the engine. But again, like, how are you going to figure that one out?
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Queen e4 looks like the most natural check anyway.
Yeah. But it seems that well, actually no, it seems King C3 should have been played, and there's some way of hiding the king from checks. In these kind of endings, you want to block a check, and either with a check or you pin the queen against the opposing king, and therefore you swap off the queens and everything's good. So maybe this is it.
Yeah, now there are no more only diagonal checks, and you're going to block with the queen and check the king and trade.
Exactly, and you do a cross check is what they call them. So if you do this queen here, this is a cross check, because I think that's what they call it. But yeah, that would force the queens off, and your pawn is going to run. So where did we get? Where was? Oh yeah, we went here. Check. And again, yeah, he thought he was getting. Yeah, he's takes the pawn, and he thinks maybe I'll get a perpetual now, and the machine would say yes, you will get a perpetual. And we had.
Oh, okay. Wait. So here he moved the king to the wrong place, or no? Oh, I guess it doesn't make a difference. So yeah, okay. Sorry, queen C. Yeah, queen here is the wrong check.
That's again. It's hard to say why or without. You're playing on increment.
Yeah. Apparently the game lasted 5 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
5 hours. What's your longest game, Jonathan?
I did have an Irish Championship, the one in 2020 or 2021. I think I had all my games were either the last or the second last to finish in the 9-round event. So they were all like 4.5, 5 hours. But I'm sure in the days when we had adjournments, I'm sure I had games that lasted like 7 or 8 hours.
I had one game that lasted 7 hours in the World Juniors.
Right. Wow.
It was the last game, and I was up in exchange, and I ended up losing.
Oh,
it was very painful. In the first round.
That would not be good.
Hello, Craig. Also, thank you for the Prime. Thanks for the 19 months.
So, anyway, I think let's look at the game that I think is the best.
There are still even chances around here too.
Yeah. But again, at some stage, there's a lot of repetitions here. And
okay, now you're gonna block with a check. There are no more checks.
No more checks, and now you can play queen there, and that's the end.
BH Freak, thanks so much for the Prime also. Thank you so much. I really
Yeah.
appreciate it. Wow, that's a crazy game. Well done to Adam.
Well done to Adam. Yeah,
Yeah, for
he showed
converting.
grit. Anyway, I think the game that I liked the best was it. Did I say it was? Um,
Ribeiro against Yannick.
oh yes, Ribeiro against Yannick Woods. Yeah, and there was the latter part of it was the kind of is Gustavo was playing the way I like to play against an ostensibly weaker player. But there were some tactical moments in the early middle game, which we want to have a look at. So yeah, we have it in English, and um, it's kind of like a reverse Sicilian. I think that's why English players play. I think that's the one reason they do like reverse Sicilians, and this is the kind of position they'd like to play a lot. So we have this, and now d4, and I think here it was around here that Yannick missed something, or maybe he didn't. I mean, it looks here as if his he played queen takes, and this looks as if there's this pawn on g7 is en prise, and the bishop is trying to get also to b7, and so Yannick took here, and Gustavo took back with the queen. And now it looks as if you can't defend both the b pawn and the g pawn at the same time. And Yannick said, "Okay, fair enough. I'll castle.
Take the B1.
Take the b1. Yeah. At least my king is safe," says Yannick. And so we got this position, and the bishop went back here, and now
Thank you,
Yannick played.
Goku, for the gifted subs.
Indeed, thank you very much.
Thank you.
But at this stage, yeah, he played bishop f6, and the queen has to move somewhere, and it moved to c2.
Okay.
And now the question was, okay, so how is white going to develop the bishop and the rook on the queen side? Because like if you do move like rook b1, whoops, sorry, hang on, let me just let me make a move. What was the move that was? Oh yeah, okay, so it was rook here. If rook b1 here, then of course, trying to defend this b pawn and now get this bishop out, but then bishop takes pawn, and
Yeah. I guess you
black
can
is
get
grand.
the A pawn back.
Yeah, you could take the. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, but well, maybe not, because here you play here, and okay, yeah, maybe, but I still think this b pawn will not last that long,
Yeah, probably not.
and
But
so
maybe your
and
C
then,
pawn won't last long.
yeah, but that would be okay, because what would happen then is there'd be an ending with 4 pawns on the king side against 3 pawns on the king side.
Yeah.
And that should be a draw. That should
Yeah.
be relatively easy draw. So we don't have to. Black wouldn't have to worry too much about that. But white came up with a very interesting idea, and here played b3.
Oh yes.
Like I mean, Yannick must have fallen off his seat when he saw that. He
Yeah,
must
it
have been thinking,
really.
"My God."
How long did it take him? He spent maybe 13 minutes.
Okay.
13
Yeah.
minutes. Okay. B3.
Yeah. And how long did Yannick spend in his reply? So another
9.
9 minutes or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. Okay. So the question is, why can't I take that rook? Let me take that rook. Patzer sees a rook in the corner. Patzer takes a rook. That's my
What
view.
does white play, chat? What do you play after bishop takes a1? Hopefully, we have some people here now that Chessbra has raided, so no excuse to
Yeah.
be silent.
Anybody following Chess Bra will be tactically gifted.
Bishop a3, yes, well done, Fred.
Yeah.
Bishop a3.
So you play there, and now you're attacking the rook, you're attacking this bishop. But more importantly is that if you move this rook somewhere, then you're going to lose the other rook in the corner. So yeah, we take that rook. You can't get out here easily. And I'm guessing Yannick, he was looking at this kind of stuff and he thought, I also I think these kind of positions, you've got a number of options and you're trying to see which way you should be going, and they all look kind of similar,
Yeah.
and they'd be quite difficult. But in fact, the machine would say, yes, you should do this. You should play to rook onto d2.
Yeah.
Our queen will go back, and then we go back with our bishop. And if this bishop goes, guess it has to go to a3. If it goes to b4, we can play this nasty move here, rook b2,
And
and
you can't defend the a pawn.
you can't really defend. Well, I suppose you could play queen a1, but if you do that, yeah, the
Or
e
maybe
pawn
rook takes
falls.
b3 is better.
And rook take, yes, that could well be much better.
Yes, Sergi, rook d2. Black is good.
Yeah. So that's what Yannick should have played. He played it slightly differently. What he played? No, he didn't take that immediately. Sure, he didn't. No, he played rook d4.
Yeah, now it went wrong for him.
And now it definitely went wrong for me because the bishop went to e3, not allowing the rook to come into d2.
Yeah.
And then Yannick went this is getting passive. And Gustavo put his rook in a good square. And look at this. You're down a pawn. You've got the c pawn as a weakness. You've got the a pawn as a weakness.
And
You've
your
got
pawn
this,
down.
and you're a pawn down. So it's very difficult for poor Yannick. And he's been, I think he must have been using up quite a bit of time in the
Opening.
the early middle game or the late opening.
Yeah.
Because he was down quite a few minutes. He was down like to 35 minutes, I think, when b3 happened.
Yeah.
So we had this, but yeah, look, yeah, I mean, you don't want to take this pawn here because you'll be pin and win, as they say. But you just keep total control of the game. And this happened, and he took. And again, I like this move. I think maybe it is the only move, but you're saying, yeah, I want the a pawn, and my bishops here on f3 and f4. They are going to help push this pawn all the way down to a8.
Yes.
So that would be very nice. So we took off. The rook came here, trying to win back an a pawn, but the problem is that you're losing your c pawn. So now you're down 3 pawns, although you're only going to be down 2 pawns now after the next move, or 1 or 2 more moves. And then again, this is not.
Yeah, your rook is defended, so there's no pin anyway.
The rook is defended. The pawn is defended. Everything's fine. And again, so we chop, and you put the rook here, and
Oh,
like
and now a piece is gone.
now
I
you're
guess you can defend with the rook, but now you have nowhere to go.
no, you don't.
Very
But
nice.
yeah, was that no? He played rook a3
Oh,
instead.
yeah.
Yeah. But again, I guess you could play bishop
Now you can,
d4,
yes, threaten mate.
or yeah, bishop d4. But instead he played bishop c5, which is doing the same thing.
Yeah, you'll have bishop b4 after.
Yeah. And so he gave up the piece, hoping to get
Or
a
you'll just
checkmate.
take anyway. Yeah.
But yeah, so this happened, and whoops, sorry. And then the rook went here, and then this is a nice move, and it's basically it's kind of game over. Now it's game over.
Very
But
nice.
I think it was a controlled performance by Gustavo. He got pressure. Maybe it wasn't engine approved pressure in the opening, but he had pressure and he forced Yannick to do lots of calculations, and that tired him out. And then he ended up in this nice position.
Yeah.
So that
Well
was the
done,
nicest game, I think.
Otakon. Also, he just finished his game and got a drawn board 20. Well done.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we
Okay,
can.
so let's
Now we'll move on to
have
the live games.
so this is now round 3.
Yes, we're on round 3. Well, we can
And
start board 20. We can start with your game then.
yeah, we'll have a look at board 20. Yeah.
Okay, are you Vladimir or Nick Webb, Otakon? Who are we rooting for?
Alonsus. Who knows?
Vladimir, okay.
Okay, so we have a Sicilian. One of these e6. Oh, so an Alban. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's a reasonable thing to do, I guess, if you don't really know what to do against e6 Sicilians, which I never did. So I never
Just
really
play
had a
King's
very.
Indian attack.
Yeah, indeed. Yes, in fact, can we do that? Can we do the Yan Yan attack here? I wonder. No, we can't. We can't here because look, the Yan Yan attack would be this, and sadly, it'd be okay if this happened, but unfortunately, we can't play d3 because we lose our knight. So we're move ordered. We're move
Yes,
ordered out of the
unfortunately.
Yan Yan attack. Yeah. So yeah. So what happened? So he played this. I guess he played. Oh, he played e5. Oh, I don't know about that move. I think the normal thing would be to take here, and
Yeah.
then we probably take with the queen.
Yeah, and then
And then we
d4. And we have
d4.
our
Yeah.
isolated queen structures.
Yeah,
Isolated queen
exactly.
pawn
Exactly.
structure.
Exactly. And they're interesting for both sides. But
Yeah.
instead, Otakon played e5, angling for an advanced French. But I guess what happens if Black plays d4? That's the move that Black will want to play, and it's not clear what happens then. But let's see what happened in the game. In the game, Black played a6.
Okay, and now white is allowed to get this.
Now you play d4, yeah, and now you've got your advanced French. And a6 isn't that useful a move in the advanced French. You'd prefer to have a knight out on c6 or a queen on b6 or a bishop on d7 or something like that. You don't want to waste a pawn, waste a tempo on a6. You might have to play it later, or you might want to play it later, but you don't play it so early, I think. So yeah, we takes. Right. So now, but no, I think I would have played
Knight c3.
knight c3.
Yeah, I would have
And
done that too.
the reason is that say we had knight here, I'm now going to go this way, and if this knight comes here, I just retreat, and
Yes.
then
Now you
I
can
kick that
use
knight.
your nice mating attack.
I can do all sorts of things, but I keep my white squared bishop, and it's on a good diagonal, and yeah, I'd be happy here. But instead, the bishop d3 was played first, and I think that does allow this move, hitting the
Yeah,
bishop,
now we don't have this beat.
and you'd have to go back to e2, or else you could allow this kind of thing. And funnily enough, I went down to Kilkenny for the Kilkenny Blitz after the tournament this year,
I didn't make it
and
to the Blitz. I played in it, but I didn't play the Blitz.
yeah, but who was I playing in the first round? But Simon Williams,
Oh, nice.
and I played e4 against Simon, and we got into this kind of advanced French structure. I don't know. I kind of, although I've played the French for almost 30 years or something, I've kind of forgotten the move orders and stuff, and in Blitz. And so we got it into. I lost my white squared bishop, and I given it up for that night, and somehow I managed to kind of be threatening him on the king side, and he stopped that, and he kept on developing a play on the queen side. But at some stage, we swapped all the pawns off on the queen side, and we swapped a few more pieces off, and I ended up in an ending with knight and king against white squared bishop and king. And although his
And no
king was
pawns.
very active,
Or you had
no,
pawns.
we had five pawns. We had all the pawns on the from the d file over were still on the board, and I was able to get a draw,
Oh,
and I
very
was very
nice.
calm, and yeah, and fair play to Simon. He after a while he didn't try to win on time or stuff like that. He just said, "Yeah, you want to draw?" And yeah, so that was grand.
He already won the tournament anyway on tiebreak with so many like
Okay, fair
five or
enough.
something
So
people.
he was a happy guy. Anyway, so that's what happened there. But I don't, what happened after bishop d3? What happened? We had bishop e7. Okay, now I guess not. Oh, okay. Again, I would have played knight c3. I mean, the knight on c3 is a good piece to have. And now what would I play? Would I play? I'd probably still play knight c3. I wouldn't play knight. I don't think I'd play knight d2. Don't really
Hmm.
like knight d2. It's kind of blocking in the black squared bishop.
Yeah.
Uh,
Maybe they wanted to get to the c5 square,
yeah,
but I'm not sure if
maybe.
that's where you should be heading.
But now you can actually play. Black could play knight h6 to f7.
Oh, okay. Putting pressure on
That's an
e5.
idea. Putting pressure on e5. And again, that's because the other if normally if the knight goes to h6, the bishop will reach out and snatch that knight off on h6 and damage black's pawns. But
Yeah.
that can't happen here. So yeah, and good for Nick. He played knight h6, and Vladimir continued his idea of trying to control the c5 square. Yeah, and now we put pressure on the e5 pawn, and let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you've got to defend that e pawn or swap off on f6. But he defended. Oh, but this, what happens here? Can I play g5?
Oh.
The idea is
Okay.
if you go
Oh,
here,
you
I'm going to
played.
go here.
But there's intermediate move. I can trade this pawn.
There, you can absolutely, yeah. Um,
And then bring my knight here.
yeah. Oh,
And then g5.
how far do you go? Um,
Well,
go here.
I'll just play against your king.
Uh, okay, I'm gonna take everything.
I don't think I want to give away that bishop.
Well, but what do you play otherwise? Oh, you played Rook C1, right? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you have H5. But then G6 is weak.
It's nasty.
Whose king is worse?
Yeah. It would seem the engine is suggesting it's much better for white.
Well, I think it's difficult. Well, yeah. I guess black doesn't have any cover, but you're the one maybe putting the pressure. Yeah. It's a difficult position.
Definitely. Well, the engine likes this for white, and I think the reason is that white has excellent development. It's only at the cost of a pawn, and this the e file. This little rook is going to come here and put pressure
Yeah.
down the e file, and we've got possibilities of getting to c7. The knight is coming to c5, hitting the e6 pawn. It's and there's also you've also got there's possibilities of g6, of bishop g6 check, and forcing the king out. So it's black has a hard time in this position.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I don't. The other move you could do is you could take this immediately, and again you've got to move somewhere.
Yeah, I'll go back to G3.
Okay. And
Okay, we get the same position.
And if I go here, oh, it's also good. Yeah. It says bishop g6 is good. Okay, so that's not a good. My g5 is too ambitious, and black castled. Right. Rook went here. That looks fine, Vladimir. Bishop there. Rook e1. Yeah. And now you no, you played knight c5. Yeah. Okay, so what? Oh, I think I know what I would do here.
What?
Do you see this little pawn here, h7? It's kind of it's only being defended by the king. So I'd like to make it difficult to be defended. But if I play the move like say queen here, I don't know. I mean, I think obviously there's the knight can move out of there and the rook is attacking. But let's say that wasn't possible. Black can just place f5.
Okay.
And it like there's no the attack is kind of gone.
Yeah.
And eventually, probably in these kind of positions, black would play king h8 and
And
g5.
G5, yeah.
Yeah, and so that would be nice. And so to stop that, you want to take on
Remove it.
f6.
And now
You want
E6
to
is also gonna be weak.
e6 is weak, and you probably have to take it this way. But you're not e5 is let's see 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, so 4. Yeah, so e5 isn't playable at the moment. This looks like you could even kind of play. You could play bishop b1 and queen d3, try and mate on h7.
Yeah.
I mean, you won't get it. You won't get away with it, but you can. Black is going to be getting worried and wondering how to avoid horrible
Yeah, knight c5
things like
also
that.
puts pressure on e6.
Yeah. exactly. Although then I think e5 might work.
Okay.
Maybe. Well, maybe not because the b7 pawn is attacked. But it's there's possibilities, isn't there?
Yeah.
So I think that's what should have been played, and instead Vladimir played knight c5. Um, and what should be played here? We can't play queen b6 because the bishop on d7 drops off. Do we have to play bishop takes knight? Maybe we just play bishop takes knight. Yeah, okay. Rook takes. Then do you play pawn takes pawn? Or you played f5.
You have
Yeah,
a
this
great
is not.
position, Vladimir, and you're 300 points lower rated. So far, you had a great position.
Yeah, but this I don't like as much for black. So I think this is good for Vladimir.
Yeah.
Because mainly because we've got a similar position to what we were looking at earlier. But black has given up their black squared bishop, which was their good bishop. And now they really are looking they're left with their sad light squared bishop, which, it might it might still get out to if it could get here. But it's going to take a while for that to happen. So it's yeah, this is good position for white, and you're fine for time. So a3.
Oh, now we have a tactic. What's the tactic? Oh, and he found it. Okay, chat. Who's awake? Black to move. Who is watching and listening?
Oh, you stopped me.
We need to be awake. I regretted the a3 move. Well, you still managed to get a draw, so but
Yeah,
instead
which
of
shows your
a3,
position was good. Queen
okay.
c2 maybe. Queen
Yeah.
c2 would be fine.
Maybe the
Queen.
same tactic happens. Or does it? No.
No, because after knight takes pawn, you play knight takes knight. And
Oh, yeah.
like here, knight takes a knight.
Yeah.
And we got our queen
Yeah.
protects.
I need to be awake.
So
Okay,
yeah, so
well,
after here,
there it is. It's we
okay, so knight takes d4. Yep. Check. And I guess was it rook c1 was a move. Queen e3 might be a move. h4 might be a move. g4, I don't really like g4.
I like
I
it.
think
It would be the kind of move that I would play after blundering a pawn and then just
so.
going
This is
for
called
it.
this is called tilt.
Yes. I am a very tilt I get very tilted.
Right. Yeah, I don't see what happened. He played there. Yeah, I think
Lashing out, yeah.
now I think it's okay for it seems to be reasonable. I don't know, do you play g5? Or do you take on f5? Maybe you take, yeah. Okay, you took. I think that was a good decision. You can play king h1. That's It's amazing though. Yeah, in here the machine is actually saying you can do
Another
this.
tactic.
Like,
And now we have a fork. And if
and
bishop takes, Oh, we have what? King H8? No way. We have King
Oh yeah.
H1.
Oh well, you can. But isn't there also after? Can't you also play this way? Check,
Yes.
and we play check, and when the king moves,
Now you take.
we take, and we're up 1, 2, 3, 4. We're up. Oh no, we're not up. We're down pawn.
But I guess
But
White's rook is more active, and
it's
maybe one of the
it's
pawns
it's
is gonna
it's
go.
level. It's only level. So yeah, White will win one of these pawns. So what was the machine instead of it was to go king h1, was it? Here. Like king, yeah.
And same thing anyway, so.
Oh, okay. Right, fair enough.
And
So
now
it's
ours.
it's it's, it's similar.
But you're piece down.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna win the. You have to defend like this.
Or you can play
And if you
queen g8.
defend
You can
this
play
way,
queen g8.
okay, you're gonna end up taking it back.
Yeah, you are. Um,
Another 5-hour game.
another 5-hour game. Yes. Okay, so let's see what was Vladimir, you played something a bit more sensible, I think. Um, you played queen g3. Check. King went in. You got to do the same yourself, I think. Oh, you play that way. Okay. I feel it. I feel both players are going to be happy with a draw by repetition here, or maybe not. Oh, I like that move. I like that move a lot because, okay, here, chat. What happens if we block the rook from coming in? What happens here?
Well, I guess you're no, you're not. I don't like this. Maybe I'll.
Yeah, yeah.
But then you rook g8. Okay, maybe I'll play like this.
Okay, but
Take on a6.
take on a6 exactly. I'm not sure. Although I'm not sure that might actually be really bad if this happens. Yeah, I think
And
that's
after
actually this
king
is
here, rook
then
g8.
rook.
And you get
Yeah,
to save your bishop.
and then you play that, and then you take the bishop. So that idea doesn't work. Okay, so that's you can't actually play it this way. Fair enough. But yeah, we took rook c1. What happened? Rook c8. Okay.
Don't take on a6, yes. Well, you can
No.
move your king first and then you can threaten that.
Yeah. Anyway, the rooks came off, and in this position, I'm guessing sometime like you've got two bishops against the bishop and knight and an extra pawn, but these kind of endings, and they're very common in the Marshall Gambit. They just give you they're relatively easy to get a draw, and especially here when this bishop is so poor because it's blocked in by
Yeah,
its own pawns.
similar to the bishop from Paul Ward's game.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so this is where they decided on a draw. Okay, yeah, that was interesting. Okay, let's have a look at our board one game.
Okay, let's do
We'll
it.
have a look at our board one game and board two games, and maybe even the board three game. At this stage, we've kind of got all titled players playing against each other. So, what happened? Felix played e4. Okay, and we're getting
See you, Oticon. Best of luck tomorrow.
yeah. Also, anybody Autocon, I can recommend Surfs Up. The Surfs Up Cafe in the town in the village has really excellent food. Great place for lunch. Uh, I should. Hopefully they'll give me something nice the next time I'm there.
I'm sure they would.
For give them the shout out. Um, yeah. So this is we've got a quiet version of the perk or the Pierts. I think it's Pierts.
Yeah, now
It's
recently everyone has been saying that.
yeah, yeah. But in my day it was perk,
Yeah, and
and
mine
if you
as
want it,
well.
yeah, and also if you were a schoolboy, you'd call it the prick as well, which is
Really?
absolutely hilarious as you can imagine. But we'll stick with Pierts.
I actually
Um,
haven't heard that one.
yeah, because you're not a schoolboy, and you never were, so that's why, Diana. Um, so
Chest
yeah, but this is
banter.
a quiet variation, and it's kind of easy. I think we saw one of these in the Weekender with this kind of setup, and the rook will come to e1. This knight will go to d2 to f1 and to g3. It'll do the Roy Lopez maneuver or the Joko Piano maneuver, very common in those openings. And yeah, you're kind of hoping at some stage black will probably have to play e5. And then you do kind of have a kind of a Spanish or whatever. Yes, fret. Enniscrone is a nice place, and got a fantastic. It's got a great beach, and the air is so fresh. Like you just, if you lose a game, you just walk out into that fresh air, the wind blowing towards you from the Atlantic, and however poorly you might have played, you feel okay. It's important. Good way of recovering from a loss. Anyway, so we had e5, yeah. And the rook went here. And the bishop defends. Yeah, you just slowly developing. And now I guess you have to play bishop f1. Oh, took. Okay, that's an interesting decision. Okay, so now where's this knight going? Diana, help me out. Where does this knight want to go on d2? It can't
I'm
go to
thinking that
g3 or e3.
you'll swap places with the pawn.
Okay.
Seems like he's played these positions before anyway because he this
Oh,
is
look at
actually
this.
still
This is
pair.
interesting.
This has been played before.
Right. Okay. Okay. So this is interesting. Yeah,
He's
you're
just
just taking.
controlling the whole board.
Yeah, he's taking more space. Right. Yeah, Felix taking more space, and that gives him a little. He's not worried too much. He's going to wait for a while before deciding where the knight goes. And when seeing that this, whoops, sorry about this.
That's okay.
I've clicked on the down button instead of the left button. Yeah, here I guess like you can't play here with your bishop. That's no good for obvious reasons. You can't play to f5 either for the same reason. You can't play to e6 because if you play to e6 we get forked. Yeah, and you don't really want to play to d7 because that's almost as bad as having it on c8. So I guess maybe you'd want to play a5 or a6 here. Would he play a5 or a6?
Yeah, a5
Just try.
looks. Oh, I guess this knight has nowhere to go, but you
Well,
can bring.
it goes back to e7, which is where it went in the game, without being pushed.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's a tricky one. Maybe that's the thing to do. maybe what you want to do instead of going to e7 is you want to go to b8 to d7 to f6. Oh no, I know what the idea is. I know what the idea is. Yeah, what the idea is here. He played knight e7, and his idea is he's going to play f4. Sorry, g5, and then knight g6, and he has a nice square for his knight.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
That's what's
that looks
happening.
good. And maybe f5 as well.
And yeah, maybe,
Maybe not.
maybe not. No, I don't know. I don't know. But I think that must be what his plan is. And he went e5. Okay, this looks quite nice for white. Like white has now got all his main pawns in the center all on black squares,
Yeah.
and he's only got a white squared bishop. So he's thinking great. And I guess you could play. Oh no, sorry. Yeah. Okay, we go here, but you could play a move like this. If you take knight takes. I wonder what happens if you just go for that pawn.
Well, I can't do anything about it.
Oh, you can.
What?
There's a cunning tactic. You play this, and if I take,
Oh.
you
Knight is
got bishop.
dropping. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why you can't go for that pawn. Uh, but yeah, I don't know that there's other things you can do. But I don't know. This seems to be a reasonable thing. I think black played h5 instead, trying to stop this knight coming in anywhere good. There was just b5. Yeah, so white is just taking more space on in the center and on the queen side. Oops. Yeah, he didn't play.
Or
He
to
played bishop
e6.
e6. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think this is a nice position for Felix to have. He'll be enjoying himself. It's kind of a low risk position for him.
The risk steamroller.
Kind of, yeah. Um. Oh, now is Black threatening to play bishop takes h3?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Pawn takes, queen takes, but I always have king h. You don't have f3.
I think also you have bishop f1 there. So if we
Oh
if we
yeah,
played a move
even
like if
better.
we
Yeah.
played a move like here, and now we take this bishop f1,
Yeah, kicking the queen away.
and yeah, and it could get kind of worse. Ooh,
Oh yeah, queen is trapped now.
queen is trapped. Exactly. That would be very sad. So yeah, so I think that sack is not frightening. So we don't have to worry about it. So what did he play? What did Felix play? He played rook a2. Okay. He wants to double up maybe on the queen on the a file, and then play pawn takes pawn. So he wants to do something like like this, and then take here. And you can't take with the a pawn. You've got to take with the c pawn.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's that worrying. Like, is that because then yes, we'll have an open a file, but our opponent will have an open c file or a half open files. Uh, okay, so he played c5. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're bringing the knight back in. But this looks...
Looks what?
Is this... It looks kind of nice for white, but I don't know how
I guess
white's
eventually
supposed
the
to
b pawn
improve.
is gonna drop. Knight will come to g5.
Okay, yeah.
Um, all of white's pieces are going to play, and the
Okay, so
bishops
so
are
you're
dead.
right, right. And I guess also after knight g5, the other knight will go to f3, and then the f pawn will also start dropping.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's why he went here to stop knight g5. This is kind of... Oh, well, okay, so that h pawn seems to be gone, but the b pawn is gone as well. And unless bishop takes knight, I don't think I'd want to do that. You wouldn't want to do this, would you?
Yeah, I guess black's light square bishop is very nice.
Yeah. So if you don't want to do that, then I guess you have to take this pawn. Oh, the engine doesn't like that. Why doesn't it like that? Oh, just because of that. Knight takes knight. Takes. I guess this is
Equal. Similar to
equal.
the previous position with Otacon.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see what he does. Oh, he did take. Interesting. Hmm. Okay. Here. Now, how do we increase the pressure? Oh, I like that move. It's trying to get in here and take that pawn.
Yeah.
Should be very, very nasty. Uh,
But you always have bishop e6 anyway.
you do, which you did.
Yeah, this might be a long game.
Mhm.
Poor Felix is struggling out here.
Yeah, it's there's been a few more moves, and it's I don't know. We definitely don't have this.
Wait. 32. So queen a3 was played.
Yeah.
Rook b7. Rook
Okay.
a8. And now rook back to b8. Rook a4. Queen c7. Queen b2. Rook c8 attacking the c pawn. Rook a3 defending. Queen b7. Rook b3 attacking the b pawn. Rook c6 defending. And now knight e1. Maybe coming to d3.
Oh, okay.
Bishop
Okay.
f5. And now knight from d to f3.
Oh,
What is his
okay.
idea? Knight from d to f3. This is the current position.
I don't know. And
Okay.
the times are, and Felix is down to 11 minutes against 15 minutes. So, yeah. I mean, that's something I'm interested in. I watched, he did a recap video
Oh,
yesterday evening, and I watched that. Because I'm doing my homework for everybody here, and I watched it last night, and it was based on his game against Pete Morris that we looked at yesterday, and there were so many interesting things in the game that we didn't notice at all.
I can
And that
imagine that.
yeah, no, but I mean, fair enough. But he's to a that's very understandable because he's a GM and we're nowhere close.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, E6 and 95.
Hello,
That's
Slash Tango. Nice name.
Splash Tango. That is the kind of option that I would do in a heartbeat in the commentary, but mightn't do it with my own pieces. It's
Yeah.
much easier to sacrifice somebody else's pieces than your own. So yeah, it's kind of a rolling the dice, trying to win kind of option.
Maybe he
Uh,
also can move his queen to d2 and then put pressure on f4. And
yeah,
black is going to struggle to defend that pawn.
yeah. Um, but anyway,
We can look
that's where
at
we
board
got to.
2, Adam
Yeah,
versus Alexander Krastev, and
yeah.
Alexander's down to 12 seconds.
Ooh,
So we can just look at the end game.
okay. The end game is looking good for black because he's got so many extra pawns,
But yeah.
and
But time-wise,
yeah, but at this stage it's easy. You're going to get he's going to get he's just going to move his king a load of times,
yeah.
and uh, and eventually, yeah, so the king comes up. You can see this happening, yeah.
Thank you,
And
Splash Tango.
Adam's king is awful on H2. It can't come out. Like imagine here if it's yeah, it's Adam's move. So let's play there,
Yeah.
and we play a move like this, and now we're trying to get out, and suddenly,
Whoa!
ooh,
Checkmate.
well, not quite, but it's now. Go on, you want to.
I'll save it for
Got it.
you. I'll let you do it.
Shakalaka boom.
Now that we
That's
have
it.
over
Yeah,
100
yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah. That's my theme. Uh, but yeah, so that's the problem for Adam. His king his king can't get out, so he's playing without down a king, which is no good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
I guess so. Okay, well that's Adam's endgame. Then
yeah.
we have Alexandra's not doing very well. She's down a piece.
Oh,
Um hmm. Okay, we have an interesting position here which might end soon as well. Wait, I'll
okay.
just put it in.
What game
Alfonso
is
versus
this?
Oliver Barnes.
Okay. Where is that? Oh yeah, here we go.
It's mate
Right.
soon, I guess.
Uh, it looks pretty good for black. Although, oh, okay, let's go back to the beginning. Yeah.
Okay, nice dragon.
Okay, so it's dragon. Yeah.
That's okay, Splash Tango. We might say it too, and we're not new to chess. Okay, we have. So, wait, we went out of theory after.
I think maybe the bishop d7 is not so common.
Yeah. Here, there's. Okay, yeah, there's one game, but knight d5 was played in the game. So
Right.
h5 goes out of theory, but already, yeah, you're right. Bishop d7
But
is not popular.
but you know, bishop d7 is too passive,
Yeah,
and I think this
and rook
just this
c8 is the main move here.
right. Okay. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
e5 is
So
not good.
no, it can't be.
You don't want to lock in this bishop. But already, oh,
So,
sorry. I
oops.
also I did the same thing
You
as
did it
you.
again. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, okay. So
Okay.
what if yeah, it was after b4 knight d5, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, already
It
b4 is not good, but
yeah.
actually, it's already bad.
Yeah, it's indeed. That's because bishop g7 and whatever is too
It's too
passive.
slow, yes.
It's too slow.
And now white
So
just has a.
yeah. So here, okay. So wait. What's the bar suddenly went up? Is this a case of the old steamroller attack
Yes,
by white?
or just having a
Because
better position.
I guess you could almost play. Yeah. Okay. You're going to play. I think what bishop e3 has happened, but I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering if there's a way to play queen h2 and then take off on g6 and take off on f6 and try and mate on h7. But I guess that's not going to actually work, which is a pity. Oh, there's an idea, though. Yeah. Uh, but this bishop will, if it can get here, then nasty things can happen on this diagonal.
Okay. So if you play bishop c4 now. Oh, sorry, you can't.
No, then you lose your bishop.
So you have to.
But interestingly, the engine says just instead of this, it says you can take here. And for some reason, it doesn't like this move. Oh, I suppose it's because you're going to play bishop here, attacking. Oh no. So what do we play instead of bishop?
h6. And if this, and you're going to get mated.
Yeah, indeed.
So you have to move your bishop back, and now I guess wait, so if rook takes here now, king b1. Okay, and you can't defend queen and rook. Well, you can play queen a8. Oh, what's the move? What's the move?
Oh, okay.
Who can find it?
Who can find the move?
Chat.
Ah! Even I can find this one.
What's the move? Find the move. Splash Tango. This is your chance to shine.
Yeah. And Splash Tango, yes, chess is a humbling game. It's a brutal game because 17, would you ever be quiet? Because we know you know.
Hello, TJ. No problem. You're here now, which is the main thing. Definitely not Smurf.
Yeah.
Yes, 97. Checkmate. Made in one.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Exactly. Horrible. So, but yeah, that
We need to find
yeah,
more of these easy ones to get the chat up.
Chess being a brutal game. It is Splash Tango because you can make like 50 terrific moves in a game, and then you play one bad move on move 51, and you just lose the game, and all your hard work is just it's gone for good. So yeah, it's a hard thing. So what happened? We had this. What happened? Played bishop e3. Okay. Knight takes. Oh, I don't. Okay. e4, trying to get some kind of play. Okay. Although I wonder if maybe if something a move like this might have been better.
Trading.
Yeah, forcing a trade one way or the other.
Yeah.
Anyway, play bishop h6. Yeah, see that queen f6 stop is would have been prevented if the bishop was on d4. But now you have to take, and the queen takes, I guess. Yeah, and okay, threatening the d pawn, but there's rook b6 for a start. Okay, it's this one. Sure, I like that move.
We do want the queen to land on h6, but only if the king
Yeah.
is on g7.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what?
Oh, but wait, but no, but here, what happens if I take that rook on c8? If I play bishop takes rook, queen takes pawn check, king to d2, and then there's a lovely move, I think. I think this is here. I don't know. I thought here this rook d3.
There is. I think that's good. And then king can't go here because then you end up losing this rook.
You take that. Yeah.
So you have to go back to e1.
Yeah. And now do you continue? Like we've got queen c3 check, we've got rook e3 check.
Queen c3 looks good. And then
Rook
after
takes
rook
rook
here.
check doesn't seem to work. Queen c3, yeah, queen c3, rook d2. We don't have d2, unfortunately, or sorry, e3 because pawn takes rook is possible. So what do we do here? Do we just take? Do we take on
7-string streak. That's awesome, TJ. Especially since I'm not very active anymore. Okay, rook e3 check. And then there's queen a1 mate if you go to d2. d1, sorry.
Okay, d1, yeah. So we have to go the other way, and we can't go to f2 because we lose the rook on d2. So we have got to go to king f1. Right, okay. So we go here.
Oh, bringing in out the other piece.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
And I have rook e1 and then take on d2.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so that's
beautiful
nice
bishop coming in clutch.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so what was the? Oh yeah, so we can't take that rook, and that's why white played c3. But can we not just go something like? I guess I could play. I could play e3. Can I play e3 here? No. Oh,
I
because
guess
my rook is
now
hanging.
the annoying thing is that
Yeah. Okay, so the rook is hanging. So I've got to do something about this rook on c8. Okay, well I could play here.
Okay.
Apparently it's not so incisive, and I guess there's rook d2 here.
Oh, and now you can take on c3 as well. Because then same thing, or even worse.
Uh.
Well, after queen e2. Oh, okay. Now it's one for the chat. Made into. Made into. What is it?
Oh, it's nice. It's pretty. It's why it's geometry, folks. If it's been a few years since you were in school, you know, it's not Euclidean geometry. It's chessboard geometry.
Okay,
Definitely
queen
not Smurf.
a3.
Yeah, you're
And
right.
after
You're
king
correct.
c2.
So here, king c2. What are you doing then?
Rook c8 doesn't work because of the bishop, but otherwise it would. Otherwise that would also work.
You can
Eventually.
use, yeah.
Queen b2 is not mate though.
No, then the king
Yeah,
gets out.
splash tango, well
Deeply.
done. Bishop a4.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Bishop a4
yeah,
mate.
and that's checkmate. That's nice.
Very nice.
Okay, so
Key piece is
what
that
happened?
bishop. Usually it's the
Yeah,
worst piece
so
on the board.
after c3, what? Oh, he did play this. Oh, oh yeah. Now, huh?
Oh, we have no. Well, I was thinking rook b2, but
Oh, that's okay. So he's getting a load of pieces.
okay, everything is going wrong here
It's
for white.
horrible. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is like, yes, White might have found a quicker mate, but it doesn't matter. He's just playing with all his pieces, and he's pushing back. White is he can't defend the G pawn now. Um, Tries to do something else instead, and it's just, yeah. I guess he resigned here. Did he resign?
Let me check. Maybe
Is
there.
this game over?
It's over. Yes, but let me
Oh,
see.
he was.
You did do it, Splash Tango. Well done.
Yeah.
Wait, where can I find it? Oh, got it. Okay, so after rook b1, there was g take. Oh, okay, you just lose the rook anyway. G
Yeah, yeah,
takes, rook b8 check, king g7, queen b2, and then king h6 and you're signed.
yeah, yeah. Game's over, really.
Okay, so there are a few games left. We've got a rook in game, Chris Armstrong versus Monica. Looking like okay, Chris is just up 2 pawns in a rook in game.
Right.
So that will probably finish
Actually,
next.
there is, and there's another game. Yannick Woods against Derek McGill.
Oh yeah,
Derek is
another
Derek is a
rook in game.
player. Derek is a player. I think
Oh,
he's
a
an
very
over
interesting rook in game.
65, but he's playing Yannick Woods. But more interestingly, he got married on Saturday, I believe.
Oh really?
Yeah, so congratulations,
What?
Derek.
And he's playing a chess tournament now.
Yeah, that way. But I'm guessing this is has been okayed by his bride.
Maybe she's
So
a chess player as well.
maybe she
Sligo is
is.
their
Maybe she is.
honeymoon.
Yeah, yeah, could be, could be.
New
Uh,
new marketing
but
unlocked.
yeah, but this again, this position here, I think, is just good for White because White has the more active king. Although there's no difference in material, that Black's king is going to be pushed to the back rank, and then that F pawn is going to move quickly. So now I guess, yeah, there's just rook to, where is it? There we go. Rook to b7 check. King goes back somewhere, say here. I don't even bother taking this h pawn. Yeah, I'm going in exactly. This is
Can't go
very
here because
strong.
it's mate. And
Yeah,
then if you go here,
I wouldn't allow that. I would leave my rook where it is, and I'd play e5 first.
oh yes,
Um,
yeah. Now you're
and
gonna threaten mate again.
I go exactly,
Yeah,
and
very
it's,
nice.
or even yeah. I mean, that's how I'd play it, and
Okay, you
it's
don't
going to be
often
horrible.
see say rook in games with the same amount of pawns being so decisive.
Do you think not? I thought it
Really?
was all about the activity. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But a lot of the time, even when you're up a pawn, you're still drawing.
Hmm. Yeah. Uh, okay. Who else is there? Oh, Actually, can we have a look at Alexandra Prado against Vitaly Salmon? Because
Yes.
Vitaly was black. He beat Alexandra. He
Great result
had
for him.
he had a tough game on yesterday. I don't know what happened. I guess he may have lost his games this morning. He's one of our developers on the ICU website.
Oh, very nice.
So shout out to him. So yeah, so we had this. Oh, Carol. I don't know if Vital. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I've watched many of Vitaly's games before. But Alexandra plays. Did she play? Oh, okay. So she's going into kind of a reverse Queen's Gambit client. This is like a Carlsbad structure. And Vitaly says, "Nah, I'm going to take an isolated pawn. I want development." Yeah, I like this kind of position. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, now can I play knight e4? No. Well, I don't know. Oh no, 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 no. Why are you doing that, Alexandra?
Queen back.
Why do you queen back? If you're going to move your king, let's get the queens off first.
Yeah, I guess she's playing for the spiciness, for the stream, for the content.
Is that what you do? Is that what you do? Anything for the content? That's what we do. Look at my bow tie, folks. I'm wearing it for all of ye. Uh, yeah, Vitaly, you're just bringing out another piece. Now we got to avoid checkmate here. So, oh, oh, that's very
Very
that's
scary.
okay. So what? Alexandra played King C1, and again, I think I would have wanted to play knight if I'm not taking the. Yeah, let's look at this. So Queen takes.
Oh, there's
You
bishop
got to.
here.
Oh, really?
I guess that's what he's preparing.
Oh,
I play it for just for chess reasons.
okay. Yeah, looks. And if I go here, takes here.
You
I
can
guess
probably
I
take
go.
that as well.
I
Yeah.
take. I take threatening
And now bishop
checkmate.
here as well. Game over. Rook is coming to e2.
Yeah. If this. Do I play?
Dunzo.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm silly. My brain has stopped working.
Oh, Alexandra's rating. Thank you, Alexandra. I'm
Par
sorry for
five.
your game. We were just looking at it.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Uh,
you don't want to be seeing it again.
but yeah, but you see, that's what happens. You live by the stream. You die by the stream.
I hope you're having a good time in Sligo anyway.
Okay, so that's why she played King C1. Fair enough. And Vitali says, "Okay, if you don't want to take the pawn immediately, I will carry on." Is there? Does this work? I play just rook takes e7,
Okay, and this.
then check. Oh, I see. Yeah, and after
The rook is gone.
bishop takes, you lose the rook. Ah,
Great calculation.
yeah, yeah. That was good. Is there anything else? Yeah, okay, let's see. Takes, bishop takes. I take. Oh, it's sorry. It was, okay, this is what happened. Alexandra took the knight on f6. We took back. Then there was this, and now I guess the only move you could to stay in the game is to play here, which is not what you really want to do. And like there'd be rook here, and how are you getting ever getting out of this mess?
Yeah.
It's just horrible. Oh well, maybe we can. Maybe we can. We play this.
Okay, still this.
Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go here. I'm coming out.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want the world
G3
to
is saving.
know.
Oh, March is also
Yeah.
telling us this. Oh, G3 is working. Okay. Damn.
So that's so. Yeah. What did she play after rook takes? She
Oh,
did play bishop d1.
she played she did play B3 here, G3
Oh
here.
yeah. But again, yeah. But again, we played g3. Yeah. And now we take, and she takes the pawn. But oh, we
And now
don't
she's
have
a pawn
opposite.
up. Sorry, he is a pawn up. Sorry.
Yes, but it's not a great pawn.
Yeah.
Like Vitali's pawns are kind of all
Yeah,
grotty,
maybe this is not
and
so
and
bad.
there's also rook here is threatening maybe taking this pawn, the H pawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so he defended that. That was a good move. And she said, "Let's get the rooks off." I don't know if I've gone for that. I think I'd have been inclined to go rook H1, and then after a move like say
She
there.
was taking on D5, which was her only chance.
Oh right, you can. Okay, so yeah, okay, so let's
So after King
go
G7, you
here.
should take.
Oh right.
Oh, and
okay.
then there's here.
Yeah, and if this, well, you don't
Maybe
care, I
the
guess.
rook endgame is fine.
Yeah, the rook ending is going to be fine, I'd say. And then just
Yeah, maybe.
rook, yeah, something like that. Yeah, this is okay.
So what happened? Okay, the bishop endgame is less easy.
Well, it's still pretty good because like Vitali has a rotten bishop.
Oh
Oh.
no!
Oh dear.
Damn.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah.
Oh no.
Just she doesn't. It just don't play king e3. Just leave your king on d4. Like Wait, yeah, just here. Like, why not just you could play bishop g6, hitting this pawn.
Yeah.
And then, like there might be bishop here.
Yeah, I guess is
Okay.
this just equal?
Well, then
Yeah,
we're going to
this
go
is
back.
just equal.
Yeah. It's just equal. Yeah.
No, Alexandra, that's so
Oh, chess is a
sad.
brutal game. Chess is a brutal game. Okay.
That's so
Let me just
tough.
check.
I'm sorry about that. That's really tough. When did you get all these lucky charms? Well, you've been here for a little bit of time, like an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a few games still going on. Derek and Yannick have that rooking game that we looked at. Monica and Chris also have a decisive rooking game. Let's look at Gustavo versus Emil.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Board 2.
I'm just chasing up on Felix against Andre on the board 1 game.
Okay.
And it's still totally level, but Felix is down to a minute and Andre has 6 minutes. So it's very level.
He also
and the
offered a
pawn.
draw in the game. Oh no! In Alexandra's game. That's tough.
Yeah, yeah. No, but again, I think you're right. Don't take draws. Don't offer draws. Don't take draws. Just play them out. You will lose some games like Alexandra did there, but you just keep on playing, and eventually it will turn around,
I was
and
watching
it'll
her
be
stream
better
from
for you
yesterday.
in the long run. Okay, so
Um,
Emil's Ristetsky are 2400 IM against Gustavo, who we thought played a lovely game in round two.
did did we look at Alexandra's game yesterday? I can't
Uh,
remember. We did, but I don't remember what it
we
was.
did on Monday. Yes, we did. We looked at one of her games. She had a good position. She had it seemingly a very good
Oh
position against.
yeah,
I think it was
I
against Emil
remember.
Ristetsky, and
The
it
opening went
didn't
really well
straight
for her.
away.
She played a nice opening.
Yeah, yeah, but it turned out that it wasn't as bad as we thought it was for Black. Um, so yeah. Anyway, we've got what you call it? What are these called? This opening with Bishop E5. What's that
Um,
called?
Starts with an R, does it? Or
Uh, Chat, help us out. Our brains have stopped working.
it's not Rosalimo, is it?
Yeah, it's Rossalimo.
Okay.
Brilliant. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So we got a Rossalimo, which is kind of like a funny version of a Spanish, like this short bathtub formation. Ah,
Or upside down Christmas tree.
yeah, indeed, indeed. So yeah,
Half
so
a
we played C
diamond.
half a diamond. Yeah. So we got this, and yeah, it's quite like structures in the Spanish. You can do this. This is fine, and I know it from the Spanish. This pawn here, it looks isolated, but it's really hard to get at, and you can often you can play black can play d5 and swap all the pawns off. Maybe not in this position, but yeah, but that's what we have. And I would be thinking. I'd also be thinking here of just knight e5, just to block. Uh,
Yeah.
but anyway, he played rook e8, queen e2, bishop back, rook d1, knight here. So eventually it got there. Grand. Oh, and Felix has managed to swap the knight against bishop, and is now a little bit better. So I suspect he's going to win his game on board one. Um, yeah, so now we've got this hole on d5. That's a nice move, stopping the bishop or the knight coming into c4. That's not going to happen. Oh, what did I miss here? Something? Okay, so it's just an exchange sack, which seems to be wrong. D2, I guess. Do you? Yeah, rook D2. Protect the pawn, the A pawn, and now start kicking the knight away. Doing here? Can I play? If this rook here wasn't on D4,
Yeah, you would sacrifice the exchange again. Back.
I sacrifice exchange and win a piece. Exactly. So that's why he went back here, and that's why his Gustavo defended his knight. And now the knight went up. Lovely. Don't want to exchange it. We're trying to take off that. Oh, okay. So now, yeah. This is just giving more targets. More targets. What do we do? How do we get in here? Suppose I can just play rook d4 here. Or, oh, f4. Yeah, that makes sense. Kick the knight away. Now here. Check. Yeah. Oh, this is just like...
Steamrolling. 2 bishops and
It's
2 rooks. What more can you
that.
have?
Yeah, indeed. You could have a few more pawns, but you can't have everything. And yeah, we don't want to exchange that our white square bishop. That's our good bishop. And now we probably will. We'll try and pick that up somehow. But swapping one pair of rooks off is a good idea, because then black has no rooks and you've got one rook. So yeah, so this is here, and we don't want to have a repetition, so we have to move somewhere else. Yeah, but that pawn, can that pawn live for very long? I think I'd like to play f5 here. I think I'll bring my bishop in to the game.
Yeah. Also, I guess it's just a slow grind, but eventually the extra pieces will win.
Yeah, it is. It's a slow grind. And just go fast. Yeah, I guess you have to. If you have to take off, the rook will invade. So, oh no, yeah, where will it go invade? Oh, it'll go on to c4. Yeah, if you take, yeah, you took here. Now the rook is coming to c4. There's nowhere to defend the d pawn, so the d pawn will have to move on, and then it'll go to d4, and the pawn drops. Or you're going for the a pawn.
Yeah. Jonathan is looking very dapper today.
Thank you, Giant Pixels. I did it because somebody, I think it was either yourself or somebody else. Goku was very disappointed that I didn't have my jacket on yesterday, so I went one step further. We have to be sartorially elegant.
One game left in the Open anyway, is Felix versus Andre, and there is some progress in the rooking game. Looks like he's actually gonna win now.
Yeah, he's just, well, did he win a pawn there? Or yeah, and
he has a protected pass pawn.
Yeah, this is very nice. What White did was he doesn't want to. He wants to keep well control on this d pawn, and he maneuvers his king over, and he's just going to stick his king behind the pawn, or sorry, in front of the pawn, so it can't queen. And now having done that, now White can start moving the rook and the bishop, and like trying to go for either the b pawn or the h pawn, or one of these other pawns, and that's why it's so good. Anyway, Splash Tango said the last move in that game you put in chat was to check. Am I stupid?
No, you're not stupid. Good question. So I just wanted to show you why she resigned. But here he's threatening Queen G4 checkmate, and you can't stop it. So that's why she resigned, because you can't do anything about it, about the mate. If you put your bishop here, now Queen C1, and
that'll be mate in one move.
You take away the square for the king.
Square.
Yeah. So either way, Queen F3, good question, same thing. Take away the escape square. So it's made in two and it can't be stopped. That's why she resigned. But otherwise, if you look at it without looking at the actual threats, it looks like it's just it's not over yet.
Diana, I'm going to make a prediction that in in their top board, which we're not looking at the moment, but I predict that Felix is going to win that game.
Yes.
This might have something to do with that the engine says he's up three and a half pawns. But it also does look a very nice position. And the other thing is that I must leave you because
Okay,
I
no problem.
have my wife is about
Yes.
to come home, and I might either have to pick her up from the station or I might have to put on some food.
Yeah, sounds
Um,
good. I'll see you. Okay, tomorrow you'll be commentating with
oh, tomorrow you
um
were breaking up there. I don't
wait,
know.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Tomorrow you'll be commentating with Mark.
I know Mark unfortunately has a class, so I'm not
Oh,
sure
okay.
if anyone wants to commentate with me. Um,
Maybe Patrick
send
will join you.
Okay, yeah, yeah. But send an email to my account joconnor@icu.ie. That's the easiest way to get me, and we'll arrange. All you need is a camera and a microphone and a browser. That's it. Don't need
Okay,
anything else.
sounds good. So I won't be
Yeah,
streaming tomorrow, but Jonathan will be streaming the fourth or fifth round,
exactly.
and I'll be back on Thursday.
Yeah,
So we'll
yeah,
be back on Thursday for the rest of the tournament. I'll be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday as well.
yeah.
All
Giant
right.
pixels. Send all of you send emails. I'll harvest them and sell them on.
Okay, and good luck with that.
It's a new business model for streaming platforms. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in. I'll stay a little bit longer to watch this endgame for a
Yeah.
bit, and then I'll
Okay.
go as well.
Okay.
Okay, enjoy
Take care.
your meal.
Thanks, Diana. Bye
See you
bye.
later.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Cheerio.
All right, everyone. I'll just stay a little bit longer to watch some of this game. But I also need to get some food. Let me put in the updated moves. So rook d6, rook c8, rook takes b6, and rook a8. All right. So we've got 3 protected passed pawns. Well, this one isn't passed, but 2 protected passed pawns at least. You haven't had food. I had lunch. I had a roll, but I came straight home from work, straight to commentating, and I am very hungry. So I'll have. I'm actually more tired than I am hungry, so I think I'll just have something very small and then sleep. But yes, commentary is more important. So what is the way to win this? Rook b2, very nice move, stopping rook a2. How do you know Jonathan? Well, I have been in the Irish chess scene for a very long time, and so has Jonathan. He used to be the Irish chess union chairman in like 2014, but he is a well-known. Well, everyone in Irish chess knows each other, but he is a beloved member of the Irish Chess Union, and been along much longer than me. And we have played. Actually, I don't think we've. Maybe we've played one time. But he also has his own channel with his friend. Who won? I can't remember the game against him. I always play. I have played next to him a lot of times. But let me share his chess channel. So he has a chess channel with his international master friend Mark Quinn called Chessbud Chessbud Ireland, I think. Chessbud Ireland Twitch. Let me just have a look. Is it? Yes, Chessbud. Is it? Yes, it is. Chessbud Ireland. There we go. Thank you, 17. You can check out their channel. So tomorrow he'll be there. He'll be streaming from that channel. Okay, let me have a look at what has been played. So King F5 was played, and then Rook A1. Oh, sorry, I missed a move. Oh, King here, and then Rook A1. Okay, so these pawns are marching up. See, sneaky rook here, check. You can just block with the rook. Okay, king went up. Enjoy your food. Thanks, Giant Pixels. Okay, rook f1. He wants to get the g2 pawn. He wants to, but he won't be able to. Can't always get what we want. Trying to get you to actually eat. I'm actually so tired, I probably won't have time to make any food. So I will just sleep. This is the annoying thing when you're working and streaming and you don't have your parents to cook for you. I forgot that different time zones exist. What time is it there? Oh, it is 8:17. Okay, so rook b7 there. He's not worried about the g pawn. Let's see if rook g1 was played, then rook will just take here and oh, you can actually take. Ooh, you actually get to save your g pawn. What? Where are you? Which part of the world are you in a Splash Tango? Okay, king went back to e6. Maybe I don't know what I would play. Okay, rook b6 here. Now he can push this pawn finally. d5. Maybe you'll actually be worried about the h pawn though. Eastern US. What state? One day I will visit Ireland again. Go for it, Giant Pixels. Maybe you'll play in Sligo. Georgia! Very nice. Great food over there. Pretty much on the Florida-Georgia line. I have never been. Okay. So he's pushed his pawns. Sligo 27 booked. I have never played it. Despite commentating for the past 4 years, I've never played. Jonathan won't be laughing at all the moves. He's not like that. Okay, h3. h3. Oh, h3, he wants to take the f pawn. After this, he takes here. But which pawn is getting there first? Well, Ireland welcomes you, although it is very rainy these days. The weather is not very welcoming. But the people are nice, and that's all I can say. But it will start getting nicer soon. I would pick rain over snow any day. Really? I would pick snow. Depends. If it's that beautiful white snow with blue skies, I will definitely pick that. But if it's the sludgy gray skies one, then yeah, then I would pick rain. Depends which kind. I'm surprised the world still welcomes Americans. Well, look, not all not all Americans are the same. But I don't think that they love the well, I mean, Ireland's biggest income is probably tourism anyway, but I think the thing that is not loved is when Americans are very loud. and they and you can tell that they're American. Cuz well, actually also they are welcome. They're definitely welcomed and it's nice to talk to people and Irish people are very welcoming. Ireland's biggest income is tax avoidance. Um that's Ireland's biggest income loss. Okay, the rook on f6 is covering this pawn, and we will have d6. Also, the host of Sligo is American. Craig is American, so definitely Ireland welcomes Americans. Companies trying to avoid tax in other countries always set up shop in Ireland. Yes, they do. What is black gonna do? Let's say if they take this pawn, then probably can just take this one. And we have a similar idea as we saw in the previous rook endgame, where one side's pawns are just much quicker. Honestly, it's the culture here, but yes, not all Americans are loud and obnoxious. They wear a shroud of fun, but they're brain dead. Look, you'll find brain dead people everywhere in the world. You'll find fun people everywhere in the world, and you'll find annoying people everywhere in the world. So I think you'll be just fine if you come here. Low corporation tax and slow legal system. Perfect haven. Yes. I mean, is there anywhere where there's a fast legal system? Okay. This game should finish up any second now. Rook f1 was played. So after rook f6, rook f1, I managed to find annoying people in many places. I think that is not hard to achieve, Giant Pixels. They let you break the law in US if you make enough money. You think that that's the only place where it happens? Okay, f3. Who's getting there first? Well, the thing is, the white's king is covered, so the rook has no check and then promotion idea. So, white can push the pawn, but black can't push the pawn without losing it. This rook on f6 is just covering everything. Adnan, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everyone. You are watching the Sligo chess commentary last game of round 3. Tomorrow will be round 4. Shout out to Adnan. I hope you had a great stream. Hello Eskia, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, f7, c4. Apparently you can't play a bullet game within the rate window. Apparently you can't play a bullet game. Oh, okay. Got it. Why are they not doing D6? It will come. He's just playing it. Doesn't matter when it comes, it will come eventually. Hello, thank you, Adnan. I hope you're good. GG, I expect a resignation soon from Black. Maybe. There is nothing really. You can't stop these pawns. Okay, rookie 1 was played. Trying to trade these 2 pawns. Maybe D6 and then you can win this pawn as well. If rook takes f7, still fine. These pawns are too quick. Okay, d6 was played. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. King f3. Okay, sorry, king f6. Okay, I suspect I don't know, maybe he'll try to go for these pawns or something, but he can't really stop anything. This is also dropping. All right, I'm actually. Oh yeah, here we go. He resigned. Well done, Felix. Nice win. It was looking very difficult earlier, but you managed to pull it off. So that is it for today's stream. Thank you so much for coming in. We had a huge raid at the beginning. Thank you, Chessbra. And didn't he lose? Felix just won with white. And thanks to everyone who hung out and stayed after the raid. I really appreciate it. Bye, Jane Pixels. Thank you. I will enjoy my sleep. I am looking forward to it. Let me raid also. It says Andrea has white. No. 8. He's on the 8th rank. Felix is on the 1st. See you, SK. So where are we off to? Who will we raid? Where are we gonna go? Any preferences? Where would you like to go? Burnt peanut? Okay. That is the That is the name. Burnt Peanut. Are they a chess streamer? Oh, 1.8. Okay, let's go to a smaller streamer. Kincho. Okay, let's go over to Kincho. Is she still live? Yes, she is. Okay, she's doing Gartic show. Raid. Okay. Let's go over to Kincho. I will see you guys on Thursday. Jonathan will be here on tomorrow, on Wednesday. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for coming in. See you later. And best of luck if you are playing in Sligo. Best of luck tomorrow. Okay, bye.